Good day everyone, especially to our teacher, Mr. Rodolfo Martinez. Our subject for today is all about Philippine literature. So I welcome you to Philippines. My topic for today is all about Children of the City by Amadis Maria Guerrero. But before that, let us first a short introduction about Philippine literature. So the diversity and richness of Philippine literature evolved side by side with the country's history. This can best be appreciated in the context of the country's pre-colonial cultural traditions and the socio-political histories of its colonial and contemporary traditions. And now, what is literature? Literature is a form of art, both written and oral, that presents man's thoughts, hopes, ideals, sentiments, and even fears. Like history, literature shows man's struggles through the ages. It is not necessarily imaginative nor fictional in nature, as perceived by other people. Let's move on to our main topic, Children of the City by Amadis Maria Guerrero. Let us first discuss about the author. Amadis Maria Guerrero was born in Ermita, Manila on April 15, 1941. He studied at Ateneo de Manila and completed his bachelor's degree at the University of Santo Tomas. He was used to write for Graphic magazine, and he also write and publish other magazines such as Leader and Women's Home Companion. And in the later life, he was writing for the Philippine Daily Inquirer. His short story Children of the City won a third prize in 1971 Palanca Memorial Awards. So the story of Children of the City focuses on the events that happen in Victor's life. The story shows how the world is unjust and cruel to everyone. It also shows the poverty and social injustice which even in this generation today still hasn't been solved. It is the never-ending cycle of being born poor and dying poor. The story also shows how the people in the lower class were and are still taken advantage of, and how even in their hardest attempts, the people higher than them still find a way to undermine them and put them back in their place.
The story Children of the City revolved around 8-year-old Victor, a son of a dock worker and an employed mother who lived in the shanties. The story started when his father got involved in a strike because the workers believed they were being robbed their fair share of compensation by the higher-ups. Victor, innocent and unknowing, just went along because he wasn't that informed of how the world worked yet. During one of the strikes, in an unfortunate turn of events, Victor's father got shot, along with many others. That moment was the catalyst of how Victor's life would turn out to be. They held a funeral in honor of his father, and his mother grieved for a while. She moved on in a short span of time, when she finally brought home another man who was nothing like Victor's dad. She and the man left home, claiming they were going out on a long vacation, and Victor was entrusted to his chopidring who helped with his employment as a newsboy. His first few days were rough, but he was finally getting the hang of it and was getting a lot of newspapers sold. He befriended Nasho, another newsboy who is so-called troublemaker. He tried to do his best at his job and was rewarded for the hard work. He finally felt free and happy when a sailor gave him 2 pesos, giving him a tether of hope in the world again. It was ripped away because of Nasha's death and the pressure put onto him by his fellow workers. In the end, he succumbed to the vices when he finally realized how cruel the world is, and that no one can really escape the harshness of reality.
The story Children of the City is very touching and very sad for me because it made me realize how lucky I am for having my family, for having my life today. Because one of the moral lessons that I've got is that learn to value the things that you had today. Learn to value your life because not all people in this world are lucky in having a good life, good quality of life. So I can't imagine the life of Victor. He was supposed to enjoy his youth, but at the very young age, he experienced a lot of struggles in life. So we are very lucky because we didn't experience the struggles of Victor. So the story is very interesting, and I enjoy it, and I'm hoping that you enjoy it too. Thank you for listening.